Have you noticed how our addiction to plastic is turning the oceans toxic? If any of you think that calling it addiction is too much, I just want to say that in the US, they throw away 2.5 million plastic bottles every single hour. They produce more than 10 million tons of plastic waste a year, but then they only recycle from 1 to 2% of it. Some of you may think that recycling is a new concept from the environmental movement of the 70s. But recycling is basically turning something old into something else. And that's something that we've been doing for thousands of years. In the industrial age from 1760 to sometime between 1820 and 1840, everything was starting to be faster, easier, and cheaper to produce. In that moment, we really needed to worry about recycling. When products can be produced and purchased very cheaply, it makes more economic sense to throw away old items and buy brand new ones. Nothing lasts forever. Slowly, we're destroying our planet. We're taking the oil from the earth. We're cutting trees faster than what they can grow. We put landfills when we know that the earth won't be able to recover from that. Animals have lived in all these habitats, and what do you think they're gonna do? They will have nowhere else to go and can encroach to our cities and towns. Or even something worse, they could become extinct. Lance Armstrong created the first awareness bracelet in 2004. The foundation launched its Livestrong Yellow bracelets. Some of you may remember them. Lance Armstrong is a cancer survivor. The doctors thought that it was almost impossible for him to survive, but he survived, and that changed his life. He wanted to help people that had the same problem as he had, and that is why he made Livestrong popular. Livestrong distributed 2.2 million bracelets in 2010, and they also helped more than 600,000 people with the fight against cancer. This is what gave me a great idea. The idea got to me. I wanted to bring awareness about recycling, and that's how I did it, with bracelets. 10 months ago, I arrived to Bali. It really impacted me how there was a lot of trash in the ground. Some on the ground and others burning. Because as you all know, here in Bali, there isn't a proper recycling program where everyone recycles their plastic. I thought about it every single day. I wanted to do something about it. I wanted to create a solution. For this solution, I'm creating bracelets with a 3D printer made out of recycled plastic. In the bracelet, it says R powered to 4. That stands for reduce, reuse, recycling, and respect. I chose these words because I think that if we don't reduce what we buy, even if we recycle it, we will be still increasing the trash in this planet. I chose reuse because I think that if we don't reuse, we would have the same problem as if we don't reduce. Also, we need to stop buying plastic that can't be recycled. Because the big problem is not that we don't recycle, it's that we can only recycle 7% of it. We don't need to produce as much plastic as we can recycle. We need to recycle more than what we can produce. So we get rid of all the plastic that we've been putting in the earth during these years. I think all of you know why I chose recycling. If we don't recycle, we don't have any way to get rid of the plastic in the earth. I chose respect because I think that if we don't respect our environment, we can't save this planet. I wanted all these words in my bracelet because I want to bring awareness about recycling and respecting our environment. I'm using the filament for the 3D printer from a company called Refill. They make a filament of 3 colors: green from green plastic bottles, blue from blue plastic bottles, and black from old car dashboards. Refill was founded by five students from the Delft University of Technology in Netherlands. This company started to be famous when they presented their project to the 3D Printing Europe event. It took them about 3 years to develop the process from old plastic trash into new filament for the 3D printer. The plastic is cleaned and shredded into plastic flakes. Then the flakes are melted and extruded into 1.75 millimeters and 2.85 millimeters. A really positive point for this company is that the price is the same one as the normal filament, or it can even be a little cheaper, and it's the same quality. I think my bracelet could help Bali with the problem they have. People can start seeing it around and being aware of what's happening in this island. Also, not only the people who buy it will be aware of it, they will spread the word. When you're in the supermarket and you look at the bracelet, they will think that they should only buy what they need. And what they need, they will try to buy it in a package that's made out of an easy material to recycle. There are some companies here in Bali that you can bring the trash to if you want to recycle it, like EcoBali. EcoBali is located in North Kuta, and it was established in 2006 due to the urgency of waste management problems in the island of Bali. I will be selling the bracelets these last weeks of school, and if you want one or you're interested in one, you can just contact me on that Gmail. And finally, I want to tell you that recycling is turning things into other things, which is like magic. Finally, I want to thank all my family who helped me through this process and all the group of teachers who helped me make this project real. Thank you.